Hello Clarkston, I'm Rod Rock, Superintendent of Schools. Welcome to Real Learning, where we highlight the excellent learning and teaching that happen every day in the Clarkston Community Schools. Today I'm fortunate to have 3 Renaissance High School students on the show. We have Katrina Errol, Paige Cox, and Kyle Williams. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
So why don't we start with Paige. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Paige?
I'm 18 years old. I've been in Clarkston schools my whole life. I've grew up in Clarkston my whole life. Yeah.
Thank you. How about you, Katrina?
I'm the same. I was raised in Holly until about 3, and then my parents moved to Clarkston because they wanted me to go to school here. And I've been here pretty much my whole life, except for a few transfers.
Okay. How about you, Kyle?
I started at Renaissance around my sophomore year, and yeah, I just lived here ever since. I've actually moved here.
Very good. Well, we're really glad you're here in Clarkston. So, Paige, can you tell us a little bit about your most meaningful educational experience so far?
What does that mean?
What of all the experiences you've had in school, what do you remember as being the most meaningful?
Probably going to Renaissance, because Clarkston was just like not a good fit, so.
So you felt like going to Renaissance was a smaller and a better fit for you?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Katrina?
I'd probably have to say going to Andersonville Elementary School. I just have like the absolute best memories of any school there. It's just like, it was like my prime time, I feel like.
Is there anyone in particular there you connected with or you remember?
I loved every single one of my teachers. That's probably why I liked it the most. But Mrs. Bills, my 5th grade teacher, she was really cool. She was like a really good teacher, and I hope she's doing well.
Thank you very much. How about you, Kyle?
When I came to Clarkston, I was really struggling in English, and I think the English teachers at Renaissance really helped me out, and now I'm graduating in less than a month, so.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Is there any particular achievement, Katrina, that's been most meaningful to you in your education or in your life in general?
I mean, it might sound silly, but I won the multiplication championship in 5th grade, and I don't know why, but that's just like really special to me.
It stands out as a, so do you?
Yeah, I don't know, it just made me feel like smarter, just like I'm not actually dumb, I guess, because like I kind of thought that I was not the smartest, and then getting an award kind of helps you through that, so.
Do you feel like is that your strong area now, is mathematics?
Algebra mainly.
Okay, so that was sort of a jump start to what you've done the rest of your education.
Yeah, kind of.
How about you, Paige? Can you think of anything that's been your proudest achievement?
I really never thought I was good at writing, and I got an A+ on my writing assignment.
At Renaissance?
Yeah, it was an essay, and I never thought I was good at essays, so.
Do you remember what you wrote about?
No, I really don't.
But just that grade reinforced your.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy writing
No.
now? You still don't?
No.
Kyle, do you have anything to add?
I go to Oakland Technical Northwest campus, and we competed in DECA, and I ranked 6th in the state.
In which area?
Virtual personal finance.
Congratulations. That's wonderful. And Kyle, what is your passion?
My passion is helping others, such as with Post High in Renaissance. We have a program called Post High. Especially this year, I help them out with like their gym program.
Okay, so being there at Renaissance and having that same program allowed you to pursue your passion, identify your passion?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. How about you, Katrina or Paige? What's your passion?
I mean, I'm passionate about makeup. That's what I want to go into as a career. I just think that it really lets you express yourself in like so many different ways, and you can never stop learning and trying new things. So that's just fun to me because I love new things, and I would just hate to be stuck at a job that's doing the same thing every single day over and over.
Okay, so you see yourself as an artist then, in that way?
On the face, not so much on paper.
Okay. There's many different ways to be artistic
Yeah,
and creative.
exactly.
So, and I think those are really important skills. Anything to add, Paige, about your passion?
I love working with kids. I
Do
work
you?
at a daycare. But when I get older, I want to be a counselor, so
Okay.
kind of along the same lines.
Okay. So, we've talked a little bit about this, but what are some ways that you hope to positively contribute to the world in the future?
Oh, this is such a hard question. I feel like I'm on like Miss America. Honestly, just by, I think just being happy in yourself then affects others to be happy and not project a negative like essence. So just being successful and happy in life.
The way you carry yourself, your
Yeah.
affect. Okay, thank you. Either one of you want to add anything? Okay. What are your plans after high school, Kyle?
My plans starting this fall, I'll be attending Oakland Community College and then complete 2 years there, and then start at go to Northwood, transfer there, finish up my bachelor's in accounting.
Oh, bachelor's in accounting. That's really a great field. I understand right now there are many jobs available in accounting. So that sounds like a great plan. How about you, Paige?
I'm starting at OCC and then transferring to Oakland University.
Are you going to study early childhood education then? You said,
No, I'm majoring in criminal justice.
okay, and what do you hope to do?
I want to do something with like jails and juveniles.
Okay, with juveniles and,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. How about you, Katrina? You've already talked a little bit about it.
Oh,
After high school?
yeah, I'm gonna take the fall off just to kind of work and get money, and then next spring I plan on going to Los Angeles, California, and going to Los Angeles Makeup School there, doing special effects makeup and professional.
Wonderful. Good for you. And is there anything else that you haven't said yet that would represent your dreams for the future? I know you talked about your careers, different things you want to try to accomplish. Is there anything, any big dreams that you have?
No, but I think that like the process of getting to your dreams, it doesn't really matter where you go in high school, you know. I mean, we have Clarkston High School here in Clarkston, and we also have Renaissance, and they're both phenomenal schools. It's just a matter of which kids fit which school, and wherever you go, you're gonna hopefully go far in life, and you'll reach your dream.
So having those options here and being able to adapt, that's been important in those.
Yeah, just having the different things kind of help you out at different schools.
Okay, thank you. Would either one of you like to add anything about your dreams for the future?
Just try your hardest and hopefully you'll achieve your goal.
Okay, thank you. And of all the experiences you've had so far, what do you think has best prepared you for the future?
Okay, I'll start. Probably my marketing class in 9th grade. I just feel like it made me more outgoing as a person, and it helped with my communication skills and knowing what I want to do as a career, and just like kind of finding yourself.
Okay,
So I think marketing was really helpful.
okay, thank you. How about you, Paige?
Not really sure.
Not really sure?
Yeah.
How about you, Kyle?
In my careers class, well, I took it this year, and it really focused on money management, buying a house, household items, and it really showed me like how much money it takes and how much saving, and you know, shop really cheap in order to survive, I guess.
How you can be responsible and manage your money, have a budget, things like that. Okay, thank you. And can you tell us, Katrina, I know you said you've grown up here and you talked about Andersonville Elementary. Is there anything else that would represent your fondest memory of growing up in Clarkston?
Probably meeting so many people and gaining so many friendships in every grade, no matter where you go. I mean, you can make friends at any grade. I've learned being a senior. Like, you don't have to make friends in 5th grade and then think you'll never have them. You can make friends your senior year and have them for life. So,
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
How about you, Paige? What's your fondest memory of growing up in Clarkston?
Probably just making good, real friends that'll be there for you.
People you feel like will be friends forever?
Yeah.
And I know, Kyle, you haven't spent your whole life here, but what are some of your fondest memories of?
When I arrived here, everybody's really nice here, and I think that's continued throughout. It's just really, Clarkston is a really genuine community.
Wonderful, thank you. So, being that you've been in education for at least 13 years, and you'll soon be moving on to other areas of life, and I know each of you said you're going to continue with education. What is one thing that you would change about education if you could, and why? Why would you make that change? Kyle, do you want to start?
Right now, I would say probably the funding,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily Clarkston, but especially right now with all these school districts, the funding that it needs to change for everybody to have a good education to further themselves.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Paige? What do you think we should change about education?
Well, for like high schools and stuff, everything is kind of like electronical now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they should still like use paper and books and not everything be set on electronics.
Okay, not get us too far away from those
Yeah.
the books and. Okay, how about you, Katrina? Can you think of anything?
I mean, I agree with what Paige said. I think that like the traditional ways aren't necessarily a bad thing,
Mhm.
and neither is improving on them with electronics, but we should try to keep a balance of both.
Okay, there is that temptation to make everything electronic, and maybe in some ways that depersonalizes things for kids. I know
Mhm.
we still need those personal interactions and connections with people who we know care about us, and some of the stories you've said are people who saw something in you with writing or maybe in math that maybe you didn't think about for yourself that helped propel you. So I know those human connections are really, really important. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to be on the show today. I'm grateful for these young people, and I'm glad that they've spent time here in Clarkston and to hear their stories. And as their lives move on, I'll feel very fortunate to have known them while they were here, and I'm hoping that their dreams can come true. And whatever we can do to support them, we'll always do that. Thank you for tuning into the show.